congratulations on this. Finished it in 2 days.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Adelayo, I saw on your Instagram, you put up the Supercell trailer and you said teaser for you. There was so many excited comments under it. What can fans expect from this? And I'm handing it over to you because I can't do the no spoiler thing.
I feel like they can expect a thrilling ride. I think they can expect to connect with some beautiful love stories. I feel like they maybe might see themselves in some of the characters, and I feel like they should expect to be thoroughly entertained. That's what I hope, anyway.
I think so. Tosin, I saw you do some interviews where you've spoken about, how you choose your roles, and you said, I like to pick stuff that makes me excited. What made you excited when you saw this script?
What makes me excited, I think, was just the characters, man. Like, as I was turning pages, and I was just like, raw, like, I know someone like this, or I know someone that knows someone like this, and I just identified with a lot of the characters, and I just recognized them. And then plus, like, just the sci-fi element, just the sci-fi element of something happening in my area. I think we've never really got to see South London like this in a scale like this. So I was just, like, I'm excited to see this. If I'm excited to see it, I'd not be excited to be a part of it. So that's what kind of drew me to it. And having an authentic voice of South London Riot as well and being a part of it as well also was a cherry on the top,
You mentioned sci-fi a lot, but I love that. And I think you said this before as well, that it's not just the sci-fi.
Yeah.
There's a lot to connect with.
Real life, yeah.
Yeah, and you two, I didn't think I'd be crying in this. I cried when I watched you two together. And it got me thinking, when you watch it back, do you have the same emotions when you guys see yourselves performing these characters? Can you?
You know what? We watched it back the first time together.
Yeah.
And then
we haven't seen all of it, though.
We ain't seen all of it. We've only seen the first two. But like,
been a bit like strict.
Yeah. It was like, cool, let's just watch it in real time when it comes out. And I remember, like, me and Ada was like, scenes that we were kind of like figuring out on the day.
We were nervous about.
We was nervous about like figuring out the day.
We were like,
then like we looked at each other and was like,
that's all right.
So it was more just kind of like, kind of happy that it kind of worked out
together because we both really cared. A lot about the relationship between Michael and Dione and that love and what it means and what it could mean.
And just trying to make sure we got it right,
yeah.
And we didn't want to make it seem too naggy or too one way.
Yeah.
We wanted it to be like a healthy balance.
Because obviously they have a lot of testing times between them, and we never wanted that to come across like there's no love there.
Yeah.
We always wanted it to be like even when they're fighting or they're miscommunicating, you can still feel that love.
Yeah.
So I think we were happy when we saw like the initial. Yeah.
I don't know what you were worried about because I
think it's the actor
all
thing,
of that.
You know what I mean? Like, it's the actor thing, like, trying not to be too critical, but trying to enjoy it.
Yeah.
You were mentioning that you've been stretched. I'm taking that to mean busy because you guys have been full on. Adelayo, congratulations. The Responder, it's back. But was it 2022 where you've got your, you can correct me on this, was it 2023, you got your first BAFTA nomination. But what freaks me out even more about that, like that is huge. But then it was your first time at the BAFTAs as well.
Yeah, it was my first time nominated. I was like, oh my God, what is happening? But it's amazing. It's amazing, yeah.
How are those moments where, because like, it'd be a lie to say we don't dream of those moments. We've all done those acceptance speeches in front of the mirror. But to hear your name announced, that's got to be mind-blowing.
It was mad. It was mad. And then my mum was right next to me. I think that was the most amazing bit because actually I think sometimes when you're in it, you're not really taking it in properly. But when I looked at my mum, I was able to like see the situation through her eyes. And that nearly brought tears to my eyes because the smile on her face, it was like honey. So yeah, it was an incredible night. Yeah.
That's actually really sweet. And I think you're right. When we see it through somebody else's eyes, we're able to appreciate, this is happening to me.
Yeah, you realise you're like, oh no, oh gosh, because you're present. Because I guess you're sort of like a bit panicked and you're thinking about this and you're thinking about that. But then having that person there and seeing it through their eyes, it kind of grounds you and you look around and you're like, oh wow, this is happening.
Tosin, you have an incredible CV. How does someone with your CV just fall into acting at the age of 16? How does that happen?
I ain't gonna lie, I was chasing a girl, to be honest with you. I a girl I fancied invited me to come drama class, and I was like, all right, if you're there, I'm there. And then it just kind of grew. Like, it was just something I did on the weekend. Literally, it was something I did on the weekend every Saturday. And then the more I went, the more I was interested, and the more I was interested, the more I wanted to learn, and the more I was excited about certain things. And then, yeah, I just kind of fell into it, and then just wanted to learn more. And then, yeah, I just started winging it, and now I'm here, innit? Do you know what I mean? I'm here.
It's
and
fabulous.
Yeah, just trying to tell stories, to be honest. Just trying to tell stories and trying to push myself and do things that I care about, you know?
I love that. And I love that, I've heard a lot of actors say that when they leave a project, sometimes they come away feeling different, or they take something away from a project that they didn't know
Yeah.
about themselves. How
Yeah.
did this project change you two?
I reckon, like, when you're ready to die for someone, right? Like, everyone's like, oh yeah, I die for this person, but like, Michael's really ready to die for this person. Do you know what I mean? Like, he put his life on the line so many times. He kept on going into environments that he was never comfortable, knowing the outcome. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know, it just kind of makes you think about life in a different sense. So like, like, okay, cool, I love this whole person that I'm willing to put my life on the line, and I'm willing to put my health on the line no matter what it takes. And I think that's what I kind of learned from that. Like, I'm going to do this no matter what it takes, you know what I mean? With, I got to go here, I got to go there, I got to do this, I got to do that. Whatever it takes, you know what I mean? He's going to do, you know? So, yeah, I kind of learned that kind of psyche almost.
You're
Yeah.
trying to make me cry again. Adelayo, what about you?
I think I learned a lot about patience because Dione is she's incredibly patient, I think, with Michael throughout the series. Obviously, she doesn't know why he's not talking to her or why he's not communicating, but every time she kind of like gives him the space, and she tries to make him feel comfortable, or she tries to, talk to him and figure out what's going on. But she and even when she does get upset, or when she does kind of snap, she always comes back. And I think she has an incredible amount of patience, and I could definitely learn from that and use some of that. So don't be shaking your head.
I know, I was agreeing with what you're saying.
So can I.
But no, yeah. So it changed me in that way.
Oh, well, guys, thank you so much for your time. It's great to see you guys doing so well. Continued success.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.